Hello, 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 and welcome to my PICK-3 at a glance family. It's Mo Money Terry coming at you again with the PICK-3 at a glance lottery system, where you don't need the tic-tac-toes, the rundowns, the grids, the flips, and the 100 different rundowns. All you need is the 1-1 rundown with 22 numbers that make up the 1,000 numbers, which makes it easy for you to track and help us be better players of the PICK-3. Alrighty, and what we have here, this is September the 3rd, 2022, and this is my strategy video. I'm probably going to be going a little bit slower today because there's a lot that I wanted to show you, and I don't want to miss anything. Because it's kind of some good stuff here that I want to make sure everybody knows about. All right, what we have here again is, like I said, if you don't know why you playing a number, don't play it. And with me, the only way I figure you're gonna know why you playing a number if you're tracking a number, and you can't do no better than tracking the 1,000 numbers at a glance with my PICK-3 at a glance system. Thing is, here's the numbers left for the end of the year or for September, but you can carry them through the end of the year. September, October, November, and December. So it's not that's not many to pick from, you know. I'm looking for a good portion of those to show up within the next before the year's out. Now, as I said, the ones in the red are hot numbers. I repeat over and over again. If you don't know why you're playing them, don't play it. That 132, that 232, that 332, triple zeros. I raise it up. I would play those. Well, the 232 didn't fall last year. The 332 didn't fall. The 123 didn't fall, but it did fall this year. It fell 312, triple zeros. In July, the zero showed up 16 times, and I said the zeros was hot, but they haven't failed yet. So what I do with zeros, I don't really invest in pick triples because they have the least chance of hitting. You might get a triple 3 times out of the year on any drawings on an average. For example, Missouri evening draw only had 2 to fall. So that's why I really don't invest a lot in triples. Your best bets are the doubles and the straights. Doubles have next to the triples the less odds because there's only 3 ways of hitting it, and straights have 6 different ways, so you got 6 ways of hitting those, and there's more of them. So the 992, the 160, the 076, and the 574 are my daily carry numbers. All right, those are my daily carry numbers. I carry those. 992 didn't fall last year. I carried the numbers over to the previous year. The 160, the 076, the 574 didn't fall last year. Okay, I carry them over. Now, they're my everyday carries. Come heck or high water, I'll be carrying those. Okay, they're my besties. They're my bestie numbers, and my Mo Money Terry going to the bank numbers. Okay, they're my bestie numbers. And Mo Money come heck. I don't like to use bad words too much. My mama would wash my mouth out with soap, so I say come heck and high water. I'll be carrying those. Man, I tell you, 70 years make a difference in life. You know, these kids say any and everything they want to say, man. And you better not tell them to apologize or nothing. They won't only beat you up, their parents will beat you up today. So it's a different world, boy. It's a different world I was raised in, I'm telling you. But let me get off of that because we talk about that all night, all day and night. But here we go. At the 160 and the 076 and the 574 haven't failed that way in 15 years. Okay, that's why I said if you ain't tracking yet, I haven't been playing for 15 years, but when I see that one, I just picked them up this year. When I see that one, you know I picked them numbers up. So by law average, they do. I just got to wait them out. Play them till they come, make that money, y'all. They didn't fall evenings at all last year. So, but the 076 did fall. That's my, like I say, my bestie number, and I did catch it pretty decent. It came 760 twice. So, yeah. And then the 887 and the 778, they didn't fall last year either, and they're the mirrors of the 232 and the 332. So if I welcome all my new subscribers, and I welcome viewers, and if you're new, I'll be explaining what mirrors are with this PICK-3 at a glance system. It's fairly simple. Okay, so just hang in there with me. You probably need to look at a couple of videos. You'll get it. It's simple. I try to keep everything simple, make it easy for everybody, and then help us to be better players. Okay, so the 887 and the 778. The 778 did fall this year. That's what I'm saying. It came 787. So the object of the game here is, what we do is track down all the numbers, and the numbers that haven't played yet is the ones we look at playing on our bucket list, because by the law average, they coming out. Okay, and we don't have to do any guesswork. We can see everything at one glance. Now here we have the numbers in black. They are the numbers that's left. Okay, for the rest of the year, only 32. 32 numbers. Doubles, 11 on the right hand side, and the triples, none of them fell this year yet. But I wanted to get into those. Like I say, I don't play the triples, but since I've been watching and studying these numbers, there is something I do want to point out. Last month, triple twos, triple eight, I mean not triple, but double twos, double eight, double threes didn't fall on the doubles. So usually I've noticed when if a double don't fall, it'll bring a triple out that next month. So if I was playing, I'd be playing triple twos, triple eights, and triple threes. If I added that to my bucket list. Right now, like I say, I get my set numbers, so I don't burn my money out. I wait till I hit, and then I load up on my numbers that I know. If I hit today, what I would do, more than likely, I would start playing triple twos, triple eights, and triple threes, maybe 50 cents straight or $1 straight, depending on which ones I feel, comfortable with coming out. But I would definitely play them 50 cents straight for maybe 3 or 4 days or something like that. Even to the end of the month, that ain't but $1.50. But it's $300 if you get hit here in Missouri. All right. So that's what I wanted to make sure I point out to you. So if you're looking for triples to play, make sure you add the twos, the eights, and the threes. All right. And here, that's why I have them checked off here: the twos, the threes, and eight, because they didn't fall last month. And here's the date. Since the double twos, it's been 76 days since it hit. Double eights has been 103 days. And double threes has been 36 days. So that's what I look at. That's what, I think that's how I would do my triples. Alrighty. So if you're playing a number with a double with these twos and eight and threes in them, I would definitely play them. Keep playing my numbers like that. And then another good thing about these eights and threes, you see they mirror each other. So normally when you get something like that in a month where the double three and double eight came out, one of those columns going to come out. Like the 880, 881 all the way down to 889, and then the 330 and the 331 all the way down to 339, because those numbers will mirror each other. So one of those columns going to come out, either 88 something or 33 something normally. Now it could go into 2 months. So normally I haven't seen it go past 2 months that one of those columns, like I just explained, don't come out. Okay? So I just, I try to explain this stuff so you all can get in my head and see what I be doing to help us, be better players. So that's what I wanted. One of the things I wanted to make sure I didn't forget. Okay. So if you don't know why you're playing a number, don't play it. So you might see the little research that I do into it, but this is nothing. You'll be able to do this with picture and glass. You'll be able to do this. Is nothing that I'm doing. Really, it's really not. Believe me. And the mature PICK-3 players, they understand this. Now here's another thing I wanted to make sure I bring out. I think I posted a 60-minute skit for this board here earlier, so you can go back and look at it. And what it is, 3-7 pair hasn't came in 90 days, and 38 pair hasn't came in 60 days. And I always say in 60 days I start watching that pair. So what we have here, we have 3-7 and 3-8. And what I would do, I do 37, do a column rundown like this, the 38 column rundown, and then I'm checked off these numbers here that I'm looking at. And if I wanted to look for something put in my book of this, I'd definitely play 3-7-8 and 7-3-8. I got the 3-7-8 because the 37 haven't failed on the front pair all year, and the last time this 3-7-8 did fall, it fell at 7-3-8. Okay, so usually it'll come back the way it fell the year prior, just from studying. Nothing major, because as you're checking the numbers off, you're gonna be noticing those things. And 37, like I say, 37 front pair hasn't failed this year, and that's why I put that 37 on the front in this column here. All right, and it's 3-7-1. And then the reason why I look at this 3-7-1, especially again, it's 3-7-1 and it's mirror, and you'll see that on our mirrors numbers when I put them up. 8-2-6 has not fallen at all this year, so it's a good chance it's 3-7-1 or the 1-3-7 or either of the 6-way combinations is going to come out. Here again, the 3-7-7, I marked it because the 7-7 back pair has not came out this year, and then I did the 3-8-8 because the 8-8 back pair hasn't came out this year. So that's kind of what I wanted to make sure I tell you. And this is the kind of stuff I look at to kind of help you get into my head of what the things I be looking at when I do the PICK-3 at a glance sheet. I look at that, and if you go to my community tab, you'll see my workout sheet. It's a little simple sheet that I use to help me keep up with all this information at a glance. Okay. All righty. Got that one there. And if you got any questions, just hit the comments, call me. Mo Money Terry, email me at momoneyterry@gmail.com, or either call me 314-260-9801. I'm simple, easy to get to talk to. I can explain this stuff in 30 minutes. It's easy, it's simple. I'm telling you, it's simple. A whole lot simpler than a lot of stuff I see, so believe me. Okay. Wait a minute. Oops, grabbed the wrong board. Getting ahead of myself here. I thought I put that board to somewhere else. Oops, let's see. It's here for the strategy. Again, it's the regular front pairs and back pairs. The rest of the year. Not a lot. I mean, if you, I don't know how much money you're playing, but just play a couple of these pairs here, because we play by law of average. They're gonna show up. And if you want to make a number to play out of it, you can play like this 2-2. Play, my number would be, and it's 2-4 back. My number would be 2-2-4, or this 2-5 and it's 5-1 back. My number would be 2-5-1, or like again, it's 3-7 front and 7-7 back and field. My number would 3-7-7. I want to play a number, make a number out of. If this 4-8, 8-8 back, my number would be 4-8-8, like that. And then again, this 7-7 back pair hasn't failed since July the 1st, 2021. All right. That's how I do it. That's my side of my head. If I'm looking for a number and then back pairs, you can't go wrong with tracking back pairs and front pairs. You just can't go wrong. You'll know why you're playing them. And then you'll see the numbers if you look at your pick-3 at a glance. Say there's 2-5 front pair and there's a 5-1 back pair ain't failed. And then I look at my pick-3 at a glance sheet on the column and see that it ain't failed all year. I'm definitely going to add that to my bucket list when I hit. Or any of these numbers, if I look on the master sheet here and see that they haven't failed, or just as I explained, the mirror hasn't failed with it, well, naturally, I'm going to play those. All right. Next one here is pairs. And that's how, not front pair, back pair, but pairs. All right. And single pairs. That's how I know that this 37 haven't failed for 90 days and this 38 haven't failed for 60 days. All right. And definitely, you know, this is hot. At 37 hot pairs. So if you do that rundown like I just showed you, you know, at low average, something coming out. And the longer it take, the hotter it get. That's the good thing about it. You know what I'm saying? The longer it take, the hotter this number gets. All right. How do I select my pairs? Say I play a 1, 2, 3. And I'm not if I was playing 1, 2, 3, but 1, 2, 3 came out, I'll mark off the 1, the 12, the 13, and the 23. Because there's 3 different numbers, so you're gonna have 3 pairs to mark off. If it's a double, say 1, 1, 2, I mark off the 11 and the 12, because you only got 2 different numbers, and it's only 2 pairs. All right. So when at the end of the month, whatever pairs I didn't mark off, I keep an eye on them and I carry them over from month to month. So when I hit, if it's a pair that ain't failed in 2 months or 3 months, I know at a glance it ain't failed. So when I pick up a number, I'm going to pick a number up off them pairs. Or that one pair, like we did the 23 when we hit. Okay? Yep, that's the 23 when we hit. That's a good number. That's a good number to play. All righty. That's a good number to play. Let's see. And then here is my number positioning chart. All right. And with my number positioning, what I do, like the 1, 2, 3, I mark off the 1 in the 1 place, the 2 in the second spot, and the 3 on the end. And if at the end of the month I don't check off a number in the position, then I know what position I want to play that number in if I decide to play a number. Say I'm playing the 1, 2, 3, and say the 2 in the front spot didn't come in. What I'll do, I'll make sure I'll play the 1, 2, 3, but I'll play 2, 1, 3 with it, and I'll play 2, 3, 1. So if that 1, 2, 3 come in, 9 out of 10, that 2 gonna be in the front spot. All right, and we did that once already. We seen that 2 hadn't failed for 44 some odd days. Well, I got 43 here, but it was 44 some days before it hit. Lower average, you can just keep up. At a glance, it's just 3 little columns, 3 little checks, and you're done. These same way here. You know the 3, you know the number. You're gonna mark off the 3 pairs or the 2 pairs, and you're done. All right. Okay. And what we have here is the mirrors. Like again, I said, see that 1 through 7? This is all from Pick-3 at a glance. Off the master sheet, I can see all this stuff. Like I said, you don't need the tic-tac-toes, the mirrors. The mirrors you're going to need to understand with the system. You're going to need that. But you don't need the grids, the flips, the date sums, none of that, because all that's included here if you're looking at them. And you're going to see more with this than you will with any of those separate tools up there. All the tools is included in this one little sheet at a glance. All 1,000 numbers. Okay? And the mirror system, I'd like to explain. Mirrors is numbers that's opposite of each other. The top numbers and the bottom numbers. Say your top numbers is from 000 to 499. Bottom numbers is 500 to 999. And you want to look for the opposite number of each. So you say 1's opposite of 6, 6 opposite of 1, 2 opposite of 7, 7 opposite of 2, 3 opposite of 8, 8 opposite of 3, 4 opposite of 9, 9 opposite of 4, 5 opposite of 0, 0 opposite of 5. So if you was playing 1, 2, 3, and 6, 7, 8 came in, they played your bottom number. If you're playing 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 came in, they're playing your top number. All right? If you're playing 8, 9, 0, 3, 4, 5 came in, they played your top number. They're just the numbers that's opposite of the 1,000 numbers. And that's how that works. And with the law of average, the way I do this, we have 3 of them already come in. In the middle of the year, June, I start looking for numbers and they mirrors or the opposite that haven't failed, because by the law of average, normally one of those numbers are going to fall. So when I hit and I want to pull something on my bucket list, I will pull some of these mirrors numbers. And if you start just starting and you got $4 you want to play, if you want to do this here, 50-cent box each one, that'd be $3 a day or so. But you play them till they come to make your money, y'all. With $3 box here for these numbers here is $50 a piece for Missouri. So any of these numbers that come in box is $50. If you just want to play 4 and play 4 straight box, I do these 4, any of these 4 here. Okay, $4 or 3, you know. Well, usually you want to play the opposite number with it, because 9 out of 10 they might play that opposite. That's why I got it like this. Okay, but that's you know my strategy with PICK-3 at a glance to help us all be better players. And well, it's a simple system. I know I've slept better at night since I found it, because I don't have to guess what number I'm playing, and I don't have to wonder why I'm playing a number and fall off a number and hear that number come. And 9 out of 10 that's happening because you don't know why you're playing a number. You have no earthly idea why you play a number. It's just guesswork, and then you're playing for luck. I mean, if that's how you think you're going to win a decent amount of money, you know, what they say, go for what you know. That's all I can say. But it hasn't worked for me. I don't know too many other people it's working for. But some people just born lucky, I guess. But yeah, tracking the numbers is the best way to go, and knowing why you're playing the number. And then with the columns, you're going to know why you missed the number. You're going to know what column it came off, how it missed, and everything. All at a glance. So my motto is play up to the come and make that money, y'all. Love and peace. God bless.